I love this question. So before I joined the RSN team and helped launch the company and our unique sourcing tool, I did a lot of work with companies and was always really focused on how can we be more sustainable or focus on diversity spend, and it was a big challenge for the print and marketing services space. So one of the things that we've done in our sourcing tool, which is called Source It, is we've actually built in a way for organizations to capture and manage their sustainability and diversity spend. So we've built in an opportunity for people when they're building out their RFQs and doing their bidding and buying for the category. They can go through and look at all the different types of certifications in the industry, make the selection, and then we have certified suppliers available for each of those categories. And it's allowed us to help our clients drive a lot of focus and efficiency around tracking and manage sustainability and diversity spend. Definitely our help desk. So we provide ongoing support for our suppliers and our end users, and most of it is done via email right now. And I think having the ability for people to go on and get direct, immediate feedback and support will be a huge advantage to our team, but also to our clients and our suppliers as well.
What would you call your robot?
What would I call my robot? Well, I'm really into fashion. So before I came into the world of procurement, I was planning to actually produce fashion shows. I used to do runway when I was in high school. So it'd probably be something having to do with fashion, something like Stella or something very kind of modern, cheeky. I think it's really important to know the end result, which you're looking to accomplish before you start and go into the negotiation. Sometimes I think people get really short-sighted and they just start negotiating and they kind of forget about what the end focus is. So when you use that as a guiding force of your negotiation, I think you'll get a faster, more optimal outcome. I wouldn't say one, I think there's two that are really, really important. And the first one is a focus on innovation. I think now more than ever, procurement departments need to be knowledge centers and they need to no longer be thought of as dinosaurs. And so it's important for them to always be going out in the market and looking at new technologies and new innovations and being able to determine what's going to make sense for their organization and brand and being able to then successfully implement. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that I've worked with in my career that are very, very closed-minded and are not really wanting to make any change. They're just kind of trying to get through the day and get through the year. And I think that innovation factor is going to be key in having successful, profitable procurement organizations in the future. The second, I would say, is empathy. Now more than ever, it's really important for procurement professionals to have the EQ skills, knowing how to interact and engage and work with people. I was just sitting in on the panel before I came over for the interview, and they were talking about how hard it is to find talent this day and age. And a CPO is not going to be successful unless he or she builds an outstanding team. And in order to build an outstanding team, you have to recruit top talent. And to get that top talent, people have to want to come work for your organization. So I think empathy is a really, really key factor in attracting top talent, but then also retaining those people to stay within your organization. So our company, we're 13 months in, so we're still in startup mode. We have a sourcing tool called Source It that's specific and unique for print and marketing services. So everything we're doing is really focused around innovation. So our whole software and our whole company kind of is a big new idea at the time. But one of the things that we're really working to do to drive change is to provide a lot of thought leadership around the importance of procurement and marketing working together. Procurement is often an organization that focuses on kind of the low-hanging fruit or sometimes some of the easier categories to negotiate and manage, and marketing is historically a very, very challenged category. Marketing stakeholders want to do their own thing. They want nothing to do with procurement. So we're writing and providing a lot of insight to procurement organizations to help them learn how to win over marketing stakeholders, engage with them, and really help come in and manage their spend. And our tool is a way to help them navigate that. That's an interesting question. I think the answer is some of them are. I mean, that question can be taken a few different ways. I think there are organizations out there that are really focused on making sure their suppliers are doing good and their people are doing good. There are other organizations that I think, unfortunately, think doing good means something is more expensive, and then they don't focus on it.